Hey there guys, so today's video is going to be a get ready with me to finally see Frozen 2. I literally have been dying to see this movie and I'm finally going to see it with a couple of my girlfriends, so I'm going to get ready to go see the movie later. I'm going to meet up with one of my friends and her kid, actually. It's one of my older friends that I've known from Applebee's for years. I invited her to go see the movie, and also me and Becca were planning on seeing it for like 2 weeks already, so Becca's meeting us later for the movie, but we're going to go get a drink before the movie and some food, and then it's going to be time to see the movie later, and I'm so excited. So, of course, I'm wearing my Frozen sweatshirt, my Elsa one, because hello, why not? I didn't wear this when I saw the Broadway show. I wore my other sweatshirt because I let my friend Becca wear this one for the Broadway show. I'll show you pictures after this, or if I even remember. So anyway, I primed my eyes and everything and set them. So now we're going to jump into the Elsa Frozen 2 palette. Of course, I needed to use the Elsa palette for this look. I've been planning this look in my head for like so long, ever since the movie came out and ever since I've gotten the palette. I know what I wanted to do with it, so obviously we're going to be using the Elsa palette today. And we're going to use a couple of these shades for this look. So let's go. Let's jump into it. Sorry, I'm just so tired. I already have been doing so much today. Like, I haven't been able to, like, sit and relax today. Like, I was still doing so many things before I actually sat down to film. I finally ate lunch at, like, 2. I had to take my boyfriend to the doctor this morning. And then I didn't leave his house until, like, 1:30. And then I came home, and it was, like, 1:45-ish, 1:50. And then my mom said she wanted to go to the supermarket, so I was like, okay, I'll go with you. By the way, I'm using the shade Fire first, and I'm going to take that as my crease shade. That's usually the shade I use for my crease shade. I'm just going to coat my brush a little bit more. And I'm not tapping off the excess because I really want it to be pigmented. I'm just exhausted already, to be honest. I don't even know how I'm going to get through dinner. I just want to go to the movie so I can sit in the chair and watch the movie. I'm just so excited. I can't wait to see it. I've been dying to see it since it came out last week. I feel like I'm already late to the game seeing this movie, but I haven't seen a movie since Maleficent 2 when I went with Becca. That was the last time we went to the movies together. So that was like already like a month ago, I think. So, or like beginning of November. So I did a look for that, and I used a lot of Sleeping Beauty and Maleficent related products from Colourpop, and now I'm using a bunch of Frozen products, even from another brand that you guys probably haven't seen in a long time. I'm going to use that too. Okay, so I put Fire down first. Is that enough for me? I think I need a little bit more on this side. But yeah, I had to take him to the doctor around 10:30 this morning, so I had to be up around 9. Because I had to be at his house at like 10:30. I got up at like 9:30. I'm just going to take the shade Water now, and I'm going to use that as my defining shade. Because I really wanted to incorporate the blue in this look. And I'm going to take a decent amount, and then I'm going to run that through my crease as my defining shade. So I'm going to take that. I don't think this is the right brush for it. I just find myself to be extremely stressed out right now, so I feel like when I do these types of videos, it's kind of de-stressing me a little bit, because I feel like I just need to talk to somebody. I mean, I've been talking to my boyfriend, and I've been talking to my mom, but at the same time, it's just like, you need to go out and have a drink with your girlfriends sometimes, so I'm just in desperate need to get a drink. Like, I really don't drink. I only drink when I go out for happy hour, or I drink wine at my boyfriend's house, or I drink wine here on like special occasions. And that's it. Oh yeah, that definitely is way more pigmented now. I'm like, I don't even know what I was saying. Okay, so I had to take him for an 11 o'clock appointment, so I was at his house a little bit after 10:30. And then we waited about 40 minutes to be seen, but I was filling out a bunch of forms for him. And then he spent like a half hour in the room. It wasn't too long. And then when he came out, he told me that he has to do a month of physical therapy, so that's not really that fun. I'm hoping it just sucks. It's just such a bad situation right now, so because he can't work because he door dashes and he doesn't have a car right now, so but he'll get paid for that anyway, so anyway, so now I'm going to take, I think I'm just going to leave the crease like that because I really want to use a glitter and I really want to emphasize the whole lid. So I'm not going to take any more mattes for now. And I'm just going to take my glitter glue and put that on. I think I'm just going to put the glitter all over my eye, or I really wanted to use the silver all over my lid, so I'm not sure if I'm going to put that on first, but I'm just going to put the glitter all over. Just like that. Really make sure when I pack it on. Okay, and then the same thing with this one. I'm seeing it like, I'm seeing the movie like a week before you're actually going to see this video. I feel like this video is so dark. Ever since my mom changed my light here, it's just like, it's so bright, but at the same time, it gets so dark too. But if I raise it to put it in my face, it's like so bright, I like can't even look at it. So that's why I always keep it lower. So that's why my lighting sucks sometimes, so I'm sorry, but I don't want to be blinded. Just want to actually, yeah, so that's better. Okay, so now we're going to apply the shimmer. Again, I just want to lower that a little. Oh, I didn't bring any tissues in here yet. Okay, what do I want to do? Do I just want to put the glitter all over? Or do I want a shimmer first? I think we're going to take the silver ice crystals and we're going to put that on first. It's such a beautiful silver, and I'm going to put that all over. Or I might just put it on the second half and put like the glitter on the first half. Oh my god. It's such a pigmented silver. And it's not like a basic silver, it's like a bluish based silver. It's so pretty. I mean, this silver is like so metallic. It's like one of the best I've ever used. It kind of reminds me of the one from like the Urban Decay Electric palette. Alright, so I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to take the glitter and I'm going to put it on the inner part. I might need to just apply the silver all the way just to get the glitter to be more pigmented, but do I like that? Yeah, I think I'm just going to drag the silver all the way in because the glitter's not really showing up unless I do that. I'm just going to pack that on. Oh my god, it's so stunning. And I'm going to do the same. I just feel like the lighting's so dark. Like, why is it so dark? I'm just going to stay a bit further away from the camera. Maybe that'll help more. I'm going to pack it on here too. Yeah, just like that. So, so pretty. That is so pigmented. I love it. And then I'm going to take the glitter glue. And I'm going to take it, like I said, I want to take it like here. And do the same here. Because I don't want to cover the silver like completely, but I want to take some glitter, obviously, and put that on. And then, okay, I really need a tissue. Just give me a sec. And then what I'm going to do is take that glitter, like I said, which is the shade Hurry right here, and I'm going to put that where we just put the glitter glue. I'm going to press it right here. That is so beautiful. Take a little bit more. I hope that's good. And then I'm going to do the same on this side. Why is it not sticking as much? That is so pretty. Okay, I can see the glitters now. Oh, they're so multi-dimensional. I love it. And then what I'm going to do is take that blue shade again and just redefine that shade again one more time. So I feel like we lost it just a tiny bit. I'm going to do the same on this eye. So hard to do with glitter because, yeah, that looks good. Because some of the glitter glue like gets in the crease and it's like hard to like redefine it again. Because it kind of makes the eyeshadow skip a little bit when that happens. And then I'm just going to take a tiny bit more of the glitter. Because I really don't want to lose that. Alright, that should be good for now. I feel like you can barely see anything on camera. But I really like how it looks in person, so... Alright, so I'm going to clean up the under eyes, and then we'll do the face. I'm just going to pop on Hear Me Out on the brow bone really quick. Alright, so I cleaned up my my under eyes and highlighted my brow bone. Now I'm going to do my face. So I'm just going to prep my face with my NYX primer spray. And then I'm just going to take my Unicorn Essence from Farsali. Been loving this stuff. It's so good. I love it. I really like using this Farsali primer with like more matte foundations. So it really helps like hydrate your skin more when you're using like a full coverage foundation. And then for foundation, I'm just going to use the one that I've been trying to use up. And that's the L'Oreal True Match in the shade Warm Porcelain W1. I think the last time I actually used this was when I saw Maleficent. I don't know if this might be done yet. I shook it up a little bit, so I thought that would have... I don't think it's quite finished yet, but I think it's getting there. So, still have not used up a foundation yet this year, which is weird because I went through so many foundations last year. Just have not finished a foundation yet. I think because I bought so many. I think I bought like at least 8 new foundations this year. Even though I didn't buy them too often. I would buy like 4 at a time. Like the 4 new drugstore ones that I bought, the CoverGirl, the Wet n Wilds, and then I bought the Bare Minerals foundation stick around the same time. And I forgot what the other one was. I think it was the Anastasia. I think I bought 2 high-end and 2... No, well I bought the Anastasia this year too, and I can't put that one down, so it's hard for me to rotate other foundations because I just love that one so much. But I try to use this one. This is my favorite, like, super full coverage foundation. It's such a good foundation still. I really love it. And then I try to use my Lancome when I want something, like, full coverage, but I know it's going to be really comfortable too. But I feel like after I use up that one, I'm going to try and get a much lighter shade for myself. Whoever matched me the first time for it, it's just not the right shade for me. I find it to be very dark now on my skin. I'm like, I need something way lighter. I don't know if they changed the shades a little bit slightly because the first one that I had was not that dark. And then when I purchased it the second time, I felt like that shade was extremely dark for my skin tone. Like it's too neutral and it's too tan for me. I mean, it still works, but I like something obviously a lot fairer, like something like this. It's a great shade for me. The L'Oreal True Match. Of course, I use the Fresh Wear, which I love too. Alright, so that's that. And then for concealer, I'm going to go in with my favorite. Lately, I'm going to use the Colourpop Pretty Fresh because I really do like this concealer a lot. I actually took a break from it for a couple of days. And now I wanted to use it again today. But this is like the first time I'm using it this week because I used a couple of other concealers after this weekend. So I was like, I kind of want to use it today. So I had to pick up my friend around... I mean, she only lives 5 minutes away, but I have to feed the dogs first. There's just a lot going on in my life right now. I know that might not sound like too much of a hassle, but since everything that has been going on with my boyfriend, it's just been really stressing me out. So, makeup helps me be de-stressed, and of course, having a drink. So, I'm excited. I haven't seen my girlfriends in a while. I've only seen Becca. I mean, I actually hung out with quite a few people before Thanksgiving, but I haven't seen anyone since before Thanksgiving. I haven't seen any of my friends for like a week or so, like a week and a half. So, yeah. It's nice. I'm just exhausted because, again, I spent until like about 1:30 with him. And then, yeah, so now I'm just going to conceal my under eyes. I'm still exhausted, but I got better sleep than yesterday. Yesterday was actually when I filmed my favorites video, and I put it up the day that I'm filming this video, so everything's always behind schedule for me, but there are quite a few holiday things I'm interested in. Not like holiday themed makeup, but just like holiday releases. Like, believe it or not, I still really want to try the Jaclyn Hill highlighters because I'm hearing really good things about them, so they're just so expensive. Like, why is the highlighting palette $49? If the palette was like $35, I would have been more justified. And if the loose highlighters, like the small ones, were like $20, I feel like those prices would be a lot better. Since the palette is $50, I'm just like, girl, you ain't Becca Cosmetics, especially since your lipsticks failed so bad. I would think that you would make your products a little bit cheaper. Maybe she could have made it $39, not $49. But I feel like she has to make all the profit back that she lost for the lipsticks. That's maybe why that it's so expensive. That's what I'm thinking anyway. I'm probably not too far off. Alright, then I'm just going to set my under eyes with my Thrive powder as per usual. But this is such a good concealer. Like, I really have been liking it. It doesn't really crease as badly as the... I mean, not like the No Filter creases badly, but I find that this one creases less. And I find ever since I've been using an eye cream, it really does help your under eyes not be crepey. Even though people say, like... face creams are the same thing, but eye creams are usually much thicker, and I feel like they're more concentrated just to obviously work in that area, that it really helps crepiness, especially since I'm getting older. I feel like an eye cream is very beneficial. And not that I really have too many wrinkles, to be honest. Honestly, I really don't, but I find that that can be a target for wrinkles. Let me not get the powder in my eye, Caitlin. When I was in the doctor's office waiting for him, my contact like fell out of my eye because for some reason like my eye was just super itchy. So I like rubbed it and then it came out. So I had to pop it back in and it was like super dry. And I was like, oh my God, God help me. But I really needed to put it back in my eye because I didn't want to drive like half blind driving him back to his house. So I was just like, oh my God, like, please God, have it fit in my eye again. It was terrible. Such a wonderful story, right? Okay, so now I'm just going to set my face with my usual, my Charlotte Tilbury. Still trying to use this guy up, man, and I use it every day. And it's actually really been getting difficult to use up the sides. The sucker is pretty long lasting, to be honest. Alright, so I'm going to do the lower lash line and everything, and then I'll do mascara and eyeliner off camera just to save some time. So I'm going to jump back into the palette, and I'm going to take that blue matte shade, which is Water, and that's the one I'm going to use to smudge on my lower lash line. So I'm just going to take that, and I'm going to just run that underneath. Not too much. I feel like there's so much glitter from before. And I'm just going to do the same over here. Again, not too much. I really wanted to like relax for a little bit when I got home, and I was like, relax, Caitlin, what is that? And also my boss hit me up to try and get me to work tonight. I'm like, nope, I'm seeing Frozen. I was like, fuck that. But I couldn't because I had already asked my friend if she wanted to go see the movie. Like, I'm not gonna just have her cancel it and not go. I'm like, nope. And then for the inner corners, I think I'm going to take the shade Cuddle Close, and I'm going to put that one on the inner corners. It's a little bit pinkish, but I think it's going to be really pretty for this. Please don't get eyeshadow on your eye. I feel like this one might be a little bit too pink. I might have to take a little bit of Northern Lights too. Oh, I'm like poking my eye, Caitlin. Stop. I feel like since they look like two different colors. Alright, I'm going to take a little bit of Northern Lights and put that in here too. Yeah, that looks better. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, I like that a lot. And I'm going to take a little bit more. Yes, 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 yes. That is gorgeous. That is so pretty. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the eyes. Now I'm going to line in everything. Let me just take a little bit more of Fire and run that here. And I'm going to take the other shade too. I just hope it doesn't make the blue be a little bit oxidized. I just want to kind of re-emphasize that shade because I feel like we lost it a little bit. And I'm going to do the same. Just seeing how the lid looks. I'm going to do the same with the blue if I could find that color. So I'm going to do eyeliner and mascara off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did mascara and eyeliner, just again to save some time so you're not watching me do everything for a million years. I just need to make some room on this desk because I didn't put anything away before I grabbed everything else. So for my bronzer, for eyeliner first, I put the Maybelline Skinny Liner in my waterline in black. And then I use the Colourpop BFF mascara. I forgot how much I love this mascara. It's so good. Just have to make sure that it looks good. And then, of course, on the lower lash line, I use the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. When I'm looking at this look in person, I like it way more than on camera. Like, you can actually really see the colors in person and all the glitter and the blues, and it looks so icy and pretty. I actually really love it. All right, and then for the bronzer, I'm going to take my Anastasia bronzer in Rosewood. I'm going to bronze up my skin with that. I love this bronzer. But sorry I wasn't that chatty. I just wanted this to be a Frozen get ready with me. I'm just so excited to see the dang movie. And again, I'm just so exhausted from this morning. I have to go literally to my boyfriend's town again to see the movie because the theater there is way closer than the other one that we were going to go to. We were originally going to go to another one in like a mall that we go to a lot. Because there's no really good theaters in my actual town except for like in the village part of my town, and that's like far, and that movie theater is not that great at all, and it sucks to park around there. It's just not a great movie theater, and it's out of the way for my other friend that's coming later, and the town that we're going to see it is a lot closer to her, so, but it's just ironic that it's in his town. I should have just done my makeup and just hung out with him until I had to go see the movie later, but I'm going to happy hour here first to pick up my other friend, and it would have not made sense for me to just hang out with him because I have to pick up my other friend that lives close by to me anyway. So for the blush, I'm going to take a little bit of Becca's Nightingale. You literally need like the tiniest amount, like you barely need any of it. I'm going to tap it off a little and then I'm going to apply it. But this blush is so pigmented. I'm telling you, this was one tiny little dip and it coats your entire cheek. That's how pigmented this is. But it's so pretty. I feel like it's really going to tie the lip in. And then tap it off again and apply it to this side because again, I really don't need it or need more than that. Is what I meant to say. I kind of wanted to use one of the Disney ones, but I feel like they should have came out with a blush for this collection because I would have totally used, like if they came out with a blush for Anna, like I said, and they should have come out with a highlighter for Elsa, that would have been great. So now for the super fun part. So since Colourpop didn't come out with, I'm just trying to blend that a little bit more. I think it looks good, right? So since Colourpop didn't come out with a Elsa highlight, I'm going to use a super old one from when e.l.f. came out with a Elsa collection really, really long time ago. They came out with e.l.f. Disney beauty books, and they came out with an Elsa one for the first Frozen movie, and this one is called Snow and Ice. And I'm going to use the highlighter that is in this guy, and it's this one right here in the middle. It has a snowflake on it and everything. I actually used this highlighter quite a bit when I first started using it, and it's called Snow Queen. So that is what we're going to dip into today. So I'm going to use the other side, and I'm going to take a really decent amount because I want to coat my cheeks with this, and then I'm going to apply it. Let me see if it's still good. Hopefully it's not too powdery. Oh my god, that is gorgeous. Oh my god, that's so pretty! Why did I stop using this? That's actually freaking stunning. Look at that. Whoo! I used this palette probably like 3 times for the eyeshadows, but I used the highlighter like so much when I first had this palette. Oh my god, this highlighter is stunning. It's so pretty. I'm going to take the highlighter on my Cupid's bow and all that good stuff. And I'm gonna highlight up here. But it has such a beautiful, like, frostiness to it. It's so pretty. Like, I love it. It's actually freaking stunning. Oh my god, that's actually beautiful. But I can't leave it there. I also really want to grab my Anastasia loose highlighter in the shade Snowflake, and I'm going to take a little bit of that, and I'm going to apply that on top, right here. Ooh, Caitlin, so pretty. And I'm going to do the same over here. Oh my god, that added such a beautiful sparkle. Ooh, I am glowing to the gods right now. But Elsa's all about winter. You gotta have that wintry sparkle. You know what I mean? And obviously, what better highlights to do it with than this one? And this one just so happens to be called Snowflake, so I have to use it. Oh my god, that added such a beautiful... Oh my god, I'm obsessed. I love this highlight combination. I'm living. Living. And then, just for fun, I'm going to take a little bit of the shade Olaf right here from the e.l.f. palette, and I'm going to pop a little bit of that on my inner corners. Just because I want to make my inner corners a little bit more white. I don't think it's going to do much because I put so much of other... Oh, that's actually really pretty. It added a little bit, alright? It added a little bit. It's actually really pigmented. I'm going to... Ooh, yes. I really should have grabbed a little bit of this palette too to add a little bit more eyeshadows. But there's so many like shimmers in this palette that I didn't really want to use. So I was like, let me just use the Olaf shade. But oh my god, so stunning. So let me set my face really quick and do my brows, and then we'll come back and do lips. Right, so I started lining my lips already. I'm using the same one that I've used in the past two videos, which is MAC's Nightingale. And you know what's funny about the shade that they have for Elsa? Is like the type of shade that I would use like anytime I would do a look like this when I wore this shirt. Like even before, way before the Frozen palettes came out with Colourpop, I would always do it with like this kind of color lipstick, like a berry color. And it's funny how that's the same color that they use for Elsa. And if I didn't have this lipstick, I would have done the same exact shade. Alright, and then for the lipstick, obviously we're going to use the Elsa lipstick, the color Little Snow from the Colourpop collection. Just want to take a little bit more water. Alright, I really need to hurry up because I got to feed the dogs. So I'm just going to apply that. I want to apply it kind of lightly. Such a pretty shade. I'm just going to finish it up off camera. Okay, so we got the lipstick on. Gorgeous as usual. And then for gloss to top it off, I'm going to use the Mythic Journey Elsa lip gloss. I am obsessed with this look. I think it turned out really pretty. I'm just going to dab it on. Oh, so pretty! And I just flip over the wand and do the top. Kind of just blend it in with my finger. Need a little bit more on the top because I feel like with these brush applicators and obviously with a darker color, you kind of need to re-dip again to get that shimmer on the top. I'm going to dab it again. Let's see, does that look good? Oh my god, that's so pretty. I don't want like too much, I just want like a slight sparkle. Alright you guys, so this is the finished look. This is my Elsa inspired look for the movie. So here are my eyes. I literally love how they turned out. I think they look so pretty. The cheeks, which again, the cheeks look freaking stunning. I'm obsessed with this highlighter combo, and the lips, which of course I love as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I probably should have lined my lips first, like entirely, and then just dab the lipstick on top, because I don't know if this is going to transfer or anything, because I am going to be eating like probably some sushi, but I'm going to try and like eat stuff that isn't going to smear it too much. Hopefully it'll stay on. But yeah, I'm obsessed with this look. I love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on my social media. I need to go. I can't wait to see this movie. So let me know what you guys thought of the movie. Because this won't be up until like a week later. I don't know why I have like some chest pain right now. This like hurts right here. But yeah, that's it guys. So I'm really, really loving how the look turned out. And yeah, that's it. So bye.